welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on how to glow in the winter time. This is just going to be a natural look you can wear in the winter time to glow. So first thing I'm starting off with is my Josie Maran argan oil, pure argan oil. And so I'm just putting that on my face because I tend to get really dry in the winter. And then I'm also following that up with her whipped argan oil. Not argan oil, it's like whipped buttercream for your face, and it feels so good. And then I am using the Sephora lip balm to moisten my lips. And now I am using the Fenty matchstick. I gotta look for the color. I'll link it down below. And I'm just gonna put that in the places where I want to glow. Basically everywhere where the light would hit you, like pretty much where you would highlight, but I'm just doing it before to give that glow from within type of look. Gotta hit the Cupid's bow. And I always have to make the fishy face to find the highest point of my cheekbone. And I kind of found it was easier to dip my finger into the product and then apply the product to my face. And I'm just using 2 fingers to put that on the highest point of my cheekbone so that way I don't get it in some other places. Now I'm using the MAC strobe cream because the point of this tutorial is to glow. So I do want to glow as much as possible. And this gives like a nice, healthy looking glow, kind of glow from within. Now I'm just going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is a new shade. I think they added it to the collection, and I will also have that link down below. And I'm just dotting it on my face first. And then I'm just blending it out with a brush. I'm not using a beauty blender because I've lately been loving using a foundation brush to blend out my foundation because I feel like it gives me way better coverage. Because, you know, with the beauty blender, it's damp and, you know, it'll soak up all your products. So now I'm just going in with concealer, using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep. And today I'm not going to do a big old triangle. I'm just kind of getting right under the eye. I didn't want to be too dramatic on this look. I kind of want it to be more of like a everyday type of look. And then now I'm just dragging it down my nose like I always do. A little bit on my forehead. Hitting that Cupid's bow. And then I also put it under my mouth just to make my mouth look a little bit more like poutier. Not that I'm trying to make my lips look bigger because I feel like my lips are already a decent size, but I think it just gives my lip an extra pout. And then I'm just going in with the Fenty Beauty matchstick, and I'll have the name of it linked down below. And I'm just using that to highlight because I don't want to waste my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I really want that to be focused on the under eye. And now I'm going in with the other matchstick, and I'm just going to use that to contour, making sure I don't go too dramatic. And then I'm going to put that on my forehead as well. And right underneath my jaw because I have a chubby face and we're going to try to thin that out. Now I'm just using this Urban Decay brush that I got in like some set, I don't know. I'm using it to blend out my contour first. Now I'm going in with my damp beauty blender and I'm going to blend out the highlight portion. And I'm going to use my fingers first to blend out my under eye concealer. I just feel like it makes the product melt into your skin a lot better. And then I usually follow it up with a beauty blender just to make sure the edges are blended and it's not looking, you know, crazy. Next, I'm going in with my Sasha Buttercup powder, and I'm just setting my under eye, and then I'm going to set the rest of my face and really focusing on the areas where I tend to get super oily. Now I'm going in with the Benefit My Precise Brow pencil, and I'm in the number 4, and I'm literally just following the shape of my brows. I do start at the front of my brows just because I feel like it gives me a better shape, but I use a very light hand, like I don't want to go too harsh. And then I go ahead and start outlining the top. And then I just start filling in the rest. I usually start at the tail of the brow. And then I was just trying to like map out where I want my brow to end. But yeah, so I usually start at the tail of my brow, and I use kind of a heavier hand. And then once I start getting to the front, I'm feathering it just so it looks a lot more natural. And then I'm using a very light hand as I'm doing this. Then I just use the spoolie to blend it out. Now I'm going in with some Anastasia tinted brow gel in the shade Chocolate, and I'm just brushing my brow hairs up so they'll stay in place. Next, I'm going in with Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm using that shade as my transition shade. So I'm just putting it all over. And then I'm taking this next shade, and I'll have the names of them linked down below. I'm taking this shade on the outer V of my eye just to add a little bit of contour to the eye. And then I'm using this orange shade to go all over my lid. I don't know, I just really love, of course I love warm tones, but I really love like that orange tone on brown skin. I think it just makes you look so healthy, and we're going for like a healthy glow. So you'll see at the end it's all going to come together, but I think this is such a pretty shade. It's a pretty shade on all skin tones, but I think if you're going for that like glowy sun-kissed look, it's so pretty on darker skin. And then I'm just going back in with that transition shade, blending out the edges. And then I'm going in with the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics palette, and I put some Fix Plus on it just to make it like kind of more foiled. And I'm just taking that shade, again, I'll have it all linked down below. I'm taking that shade and just putting it on the middle of my eye, or the center. It really makes a pretty like glowy effect. Now I'm going in with some L'Oreal mascara. And I have really curly eyelashes, so it takes me a while to really make them kind of even stand out a little bit. And then I usually go the opposite way of my what am I trying to say? I go like the opposite way just to make them try to stand out. And then I'm hitting my lower lashes. Next, I'm going in with La Peach by Jackie Aina and Artist Couture, and I'm using a beauty blender to apply that. And then I also went in with LeBronze, which is another diamond glow powder from Artist Couture and Jackie Aina, my bad. And I'm putting that on my nose, my Cupid's bow, and I'm also using it as my inner corner highlight. I always have to have an inner corner highlight. I feel like that just brings every look together, and it makes you look a lot more awake. Next, I'm going into this e.l.f. blush, just blushing up those cheeks, adding a nice peachy glow. And now I'm going back in with the Diamond Glow powder, and this is in LeBron's, and I'm just putting it in the middle of my lips just to give an extra glow. I'm also hitting it underneath my brow bone. And then I'm going in with some Fix Plus, of course. And we are all done. This is the final look. So this is just a natural, glowy look, how to glow in the wintertime. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial and you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave me some love down below. See y'all later. Bye.